Welcome to North Carolina Weekend. I'm Deborah Holt Noel. The new year is the time for new beginnings and earnest resolutions, most often with the desire to get in shape and live a more healthy lifestyle. Along that vein, producer Derek Long is beginning a new series called The Fitness Files. This week, Derek takes us to the Little River Regional Park near Rougemont to explore the variety of opportunities available there to get out and get moving.
The Little River Regional Park is a cooperative partnership between Durham and Orange counties. Spanning the borders of the two counties, the 390-acre park includes a section of the Little River, considered one of the Piedmont's most pristine waters.
Durham County's drinking water part of it comes from the Little River right here, or the South Fork of the Little River. About 5 years ago, we were able to identify river otter in our section of the river. And river otter are listed as not rare, but very infrequent to the Piedmont area of North Carolina. And to find them in a river system like the Little River only indicates of good water quality.
Visitors will find ample amenities, including picnic tables and shelters, a children's playground, and a large open field, a quarter-mile paved ADA accessible trail, and restroom facilities.
We do a ton of environmental education programs here at the park. Right now, mainly, they're focused on kids and families. We do have some adult-oriented type programs that we do. We do stargazing. We also have a birding trail right here behind the office that folks who want to come and bird, they can do that. It's recognized by the state as part of the North Carolina Birding Trail.
But most folks come to take advantage of the park's hiking and biking trails.
We have two separate system of trails. One is a hiking trail, and the total mileage is about 7 miles of hiking trail. We also have a separate system of single-track mountain bike trails, which were built exclusively by volunteers at the time and maintained by park staff, and they total about 8 miles. There are plenty of mountain bike trails in the area, but we're exclusively single-track, which is nice. The tread that you're riding on is probably no more than maybe 6 to 8 inches wide. It makes for a little bit more interesting, more challenging, a little more exertion has to go into it. And you're riding strictly through the woods, so you're not on any type of road. So you're exclusively on a trail built specifically for mountain bikes.
The bike trails vary in difficulty from beginner to advanced.
So folks of any skill level can come out here and learn the recreational use of mountain bike riding, or if you already are experienced, you know exactly where to go. You can go right to some of the more advanced sections further back in the woods. So we have a little bit for all experience levels here with our single-track mountain bike trails.
And you'll find the trails here are well marked.
They're marked differently than our hiking trails. So they're marked with a blue marker that we use. They're not marked on a tree or a rock. They're just a piece of fiberglass post that goes in the ground, but placed in key spots, maybe at trail junctions. Maybe after a long section of trail, there'll be just a marker to say, hey, you're still on the right trail.
The hiking trails are marked with green markers and use a number system. The Ridge and North River trails are marked by odd numbers, and the South River Trail by even.
So if you were to get turned around and you're still on the trail, you can go to the next marker, find a number, and then basically we tell folks just count down a number if you need to get out, or if you're lost or disoriented or whatever. By following numbers back down, you'll get back to the trailhead. And then there's signage at the trailhead that will take you back here to the parking area.
For hikers, there are two main trails here at the park.
One is the South River Loop. It's about 2.5 miles. The other is a ridge trail. It's more like a lollipop. So the ridge trail is kind of the stick of the lollipop, and then the North River Loop is the loop up around the top. So you would have to hike, you do a loop, and then you hike kind of backtrack where you were. That one's about 3.5 miles, and both will take you to the Little River, which is really scenic. They are not too strenuous. You know, it's not very mountainous here in the Piedmont of North Carolina, but there is plenty of ups and downs to give you a good workout if that's one of your goals, to come and hike for a workout.
And for another type of workout,
runners to your mark, set, go!
You can join in the annual Little River Trail Run.
We are partners with the Trailheads out of Carrboro. They put on and host a very large trail run. It's one of the largest trail runs east of the Mississippi. And a lot of the proceeds from that come directly back to the park. They make a donation back to the park. And over 10 years, we've been able to receive about $50,000 in donations from a very simple, very fun trail run that goes on in January.
Whether you're looking for a great place to get out and run, hike, mountain bike, or just enjoy nature, the Little River Regional Park is just the place.
The Little River Regional Park is located on the borders of Orange and Durham County at 301 Little River Parkway near Rougemont. For more information, call the park office at 919-732-5505, or you can keep abreast of the latest conditions and activities on their Facebook page at facebook.com/Little River Park.